we are going to put on a Broadway musical.
This is a dream of ours. If it's for money, you're not going to make a lot, if any.
So it has to be as good or better than the way the person described it to their friend.
This is Land of Lola from Kinky Boots! 2, 3, 4.
The craziest week of my life.
We've sort of been leading up to something like this.
What we do the best is doing the most. And if you do the most, you do musical theater.
White people taco night. White people taco night. It's not limited to only white people, but white people love it the most. And many white people think white people invented tacos. Cha cha cha. That's the greatest last line.
So when that white people love, can we just go over that one last chorus?
Last chorus, 2, 3, 4.
The Wizard of Friendship is Lewberger's new comedy special. We did it in Los Angeles. We made it a whole fantastic musical.
It's a narrative musical that we conceptualized.
It's like Wizard of Oz meets Labyrinth meets weird 90s VHS. We sing.
Us, our deep friendship breaking, and therefore breaking the Wizard of Friendship's heart, and we get sent into the land of no friendia to defeat the part of ourselves that make us bad friends. It's a really wild, zany show. It has heart, and it's also just a nutso-butso ride.
And we invited a bunch of people from the industry to come see it, and we were expecting them to be like, that's so cool, we'll produce this. Well, that didn't happen.
It's been 3 weeks since we did Wizard of Friendship, and though everyone really liked it, it's pretty much just been bad news that nobody wants to develop it or pitch it with us or whatever.
They all saw it and said, that was good, I don't know what to do with it.
We've been working a lot on trying to create our comedy, our music, and I think in our heads, that journey was like, well, at some point, somebody's just gonna come and be like, hey, you guys should make this big thing. And that hasn't happened.
I was just on Broadway in Beetlejuice. I had my Broadway debut. And it solidified to me that Lewberger has to put our show up off Broadway. I need this experience creatively. I don't know how to do it, but we're gonna figure it out. We could have been like, great, that's done. But instead, we wanted to do what I think every theater kid dreams of and take it to New York City and perform it over and over and over and over and over again. So that's what we're gonna do.
Like, this is crazy that we're f***ing doing this.
I'm going to let you guys on a little secret on how to get off Broadway. One word. Money. That is all you need.
So Stephen Brandon is a theater director, producer, writer extraordinaire.
He's taken stuff off Broadway in New York before, so he's at least done it once.
I met him in 2014 doing a parody musical of the TV show Lost.
Money is all you need. Talent will keep the show going, but if you want to launch off Broadway, how long are you guys thinking, like how long a run do you want to do?
Maybe a month.
All right. $150,000. Off Broadway, you're looking at about 9 to 10 grand a week just on theater rental. So that's already 40 to 50K, lighting designer, lighting director, a sound engineer, $750 to $1,000 a week for a show. So 4 weeks again, plus rehearsals, advertising, marketing, publicity. 7 to 8 shows a week. So you're looking at 32 shows. So 32 shows, that's 32 shows times 100, so you've got to sell 3,200 seats. Right? Okay. Not impossible.
Is it too late to not do the show? I have a lot of fear about the show and anxiety. I trust in Keith and Alex, especially in Keith.
Here's the real question. Why are you doing this? Because if it's for money, you're not going to make a lot, if any. off Broadway
If
is
any.
If any, I'm just saying costs keep piling up.
Broadway has always been a dream of mine. If I feel very excited and passionate about something, I just want to like sing, and if I feel angry and sad, it's like I just want to like rock out, and it's just kind of how I've always been.
I have been doing musical theater since elementary school. I did all the plays at the Syracuse Hebrew Day School. Throughout my whole career, I've had to invest in myself when no one else has, and so far it's paying off, so Lewberger is doing the same.
What would be the next, like, immediate steps?
I think we should draw up a budget and start looking at venues. What I can do is call up all the theaters, see what's available in the spring, look at size theaters and get some quotes for you. I mean, it sounds daunting and it sounds overwhelming. That's because it is, because we're in the big leagues now. The higher the risk, the higher the reward.
We are at our second theater that we're looking at right now. Honestly, just the lobby, just the area seems really perfect. It's a high traffic area. We see people walking by. So, could go well. There's someone asking if there's a matinee right now. That's exactly what we want. I love this space.
Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, wow, it's a bigger set of seats than I gathered from the photos and videos you sent me.
It feels big in here.
Yeah, it definitely feels big.
This is J5.
J5, am I in J5?
J5 right now.
Wow, it's a really great seat. I feel like when people come to see this show, they're gonna be looking for J5. They're gonna be like, I want the seat from the video. J5.
Well, now I have.
I've reached out to a couple of stage managers to find out their availability, so I'm going to get back to you on that. Things that, like, do you guys know any choreographers in New York? No. Or any connections? No, because
I don't really have a connection to a lot of lighting designers anymore, or professional stage managers, or sound designers, or set designers, or stage crew members, or box office people. Like, I just am not in that world anymore.
We had an amazing choreographer here, but we're not bringing anyone from LA.
well, this is what I'm
to
saying,
New York.
because you don't want to have to put
Yeah.
up more people than you need to. You need locals. So the rest of your cast is going to have to be local, and all your crew, including, choreographers, a big
Well,
one.
We can also reach out to people from the duets we've been doing, because we've been doing all the TikTok duets and everything.
This is Don't Rain on My Parade from Funny Girl.
And we know the words.
And I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4. Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter.
Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. I'm so excited to eat a ball of butter.
We started doing Little Shop of Horrors songs, and Little Shop of Horrors commented on our TikToks.
You remember that total eclipse of the sun a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I drove to Wyoming to get a really good vantage of it. It was fun.
Turned out that person also ran the Beetlejuice social media.
Hey folks, begging your pardon. Excuse me. Sorry to barge in. Bacon is also called lardon.
We found this really great ability to network with Broadway shows. We're basically making a lot of friends in New York, and then we're gonna call in a lot of favors.
If you have a stage manager, you've got one stage manager, then you can ask that person to assemble their team, and then they find the people that they want to work with that will help support them. Same thing with costumes. It kind of starts at the top, and then people bring in their team.
We got to become friends with Alex Brightman, the star of Beetlejuice.
It really is about killing your darlings for the benefit of the whole. There were some bits in shows that I've written and in shows that I have been in that I still mourn to this day.
Other Broadway shows started seeing these.
This is Land of Lola from Kinky Boots. Oh, that got squishy up there in the eye area.
We got to dance in Chicago.
That's what he's here for.
Lewberger has done so much with Broadway people, it is mind-blowing.
You're crushing it, guys.
It was crazy.
This is Larger Than Life from Aunt Juliet. And we know words. And I don't. Yay! That was great.
I'm so excited that we are.
This is so cool.
You guys, yes, choreography, whatever, off Broadway. Like, seriously.
You're a choreographer, is what you're telling me.
I used to be, I was a director. I was a dance captain for Pretty Woman. Assistant director for Pretty Woman.
Oh my God.
I'll send you,
Write it all down.
Do you guys know any choreographers in New York?
Well, Nico, we're so excited. We want to offer you the job of being the choreographer for the show. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Stop it.
Would you mind getting, Keith, do you mind getting by
by a monster.
No, I love that.
I'm f***ing a monster, and then I want it to be like, you're f***ing the monster, and then all of a sudden you're like, holy shit. And then it's like everyone's around you and you're just like singing, but you're getting ravagely by the monster.
I love that. Today we had a meeting with Steven, and it was mostly a script read through.
Congratulations, you've sold 324 tickets. We're 10% done, only 90% to go.
All right.
All right.
Do you have a stage manager?
Well, we're getting one.
Okay. That's the person who ends up really focusing on the logistics of the day-to-day, keeping the curtain up, making sure everybody has what they need.
Steven has found a lighting designer, a sound designer, a stage manager. Things are happening. It's going.
Part of the script writing process is knowing how many cast members we need.
We just put up our casting announcement for people in New York to join our show.
Read some dialogue, sing some songs, do a little dance.
We're doing new photos for the posters. I think Becky actually found some funny boy band poses maybe we could do. We have to meet with a music producer, then we'll record a bunch of stuff and figure it out.
If Santa could fly down a kosher chimney and place gifts beneath the menorah,
Ho, ho, ho,
he'd spin the dreidel with Bobby and Zadie, then pick us up and dance the hora.
I'm tired of cookies and milk in my dreams. I'm getting fat on latkes and sour cream.
Let's add Santa on into Hanukkah.
I'll even put on a Santa yarmulke. The music producer engineer that we're going to work with is Jay Markowitz. Did all the music for Legends of the Internet, the Try Guys touring show.
And then we did it 3 times, and then it was almost like the song was over, and then it was tiny little tickle in my anus, like the fade out. Tiny little tickle in my anus. Yeah, I have all the instruments that I imagine written down, just sort of loosely. Pull out all the stops for this one.
It's my dream come true that we are playing this theremin on the Wizard of Friendship. We started this morning with me playing a bunch of horns. Now the synth boys have taken over. Our show is a lot of work. We divide and conquer, and sometimes we unite and conquer, but it is blood, sweat, and tears. What kind of advice would you have for us who have never done any theater show that we've self-produced and written in New York?
I think don't lose sight of the why. So many negative things that could sort of overtake the experience. So as long as you hang on to the why, which will hopefully connect you to the joy of it, then, you know, it'll be worth it.
Today, while I was reading sheet music, playing trumpet, I had a thought, and it was that I think this show encompasses every single thing I know how to do artistically and also not artistically, but playing all these instruments I've done, video production, Photoshop, script writing, dancing, singing, directing. It is a huge effort, and while I think we could be super annoyed and super let down, I think I get super excited.
Yeah, I've been having a blast.
I'm not anxious about it because I have my 2 best friends, and I just feel confident that something great is going to come from it.
We've all done a lot of theater, we've all done a lot of improv, we've all done a lot of singing and acting and performing, and this show is truly something special.
I think I've stopped hoping that something happens as a result of what we're doing, but rather you should just start producing the result. You know, we chatted a lot with various Broadway people to give us advice. If we have all these Broadway friends in New York, there's one really cool way we can utilize them.
Would you be down to come play Keith's dad on stage for one show where you would just say 2 lines as Keith's dad and throw tortillas into the audience?
I would love to play Keith's dad and throw tortillas at Keith and the audience.
I'm always happy to throw a tortilla at anybody.
Before I met Keith, I had a dream that I was his dad, and then when I met Keith, I was like, that's my son. So nothing would be like more full circle and closing a loop than to play Keith's father.
There's only like actually 23 shows of Wizard of Friendship. Yeah. That's only 2,300 people that get to see this.
It's a stupid idea to put on a Broadway show. You'll never make back your money. You'll never get people to go. It's a stupid idea to put on a Broadway show. But we're stupid, so this is our stupid little Broadway songs. Dancers and lights, sound technicians, makeup and tights, cool projections, staffers and stuffers for tickets and playbills. Will we have enough left for us
shipping, so that's why it costs you $96 from an $80 base price. Taxes and fees make it add up so high. We had to add a meet and greet to make sure we make ends meet. It's a stupid idea to put on a Broadway show. Critics will say your show's stupid. We know it's supposed to be stupid. A stupid idea to put on a Broadway show. But we're stupid, so this is our stupid little Broadway song. It's a stupid idea to put on a Broadway show. You'll never make back your money, and no one will think you're funny, honey. Stupid idea, a stupid idea. This is our stupid little off-Broadway show. Broadway show. Broadway show.
It's a stupid idea to put on a Broadway show. The economics are not great, but it's fun.